What's up, everybody? I'm Thomas Crow, and welcome to the 10 Count Rankings Show. Once again, please follow the 10 Count _ on Instagram and Twitter. We finally have rankings. We finally have 5 teams after our 4th episode. We have our 5th team, the Eiffel Powers. So now that we have 5 teams, we're finally ready to get our rankings out to you. We're going to have a 5-team power ranking, and the way it's going to work is I'm going to add the team's winning percentage, how many knockout rounds they've won, and how many points they average per game. I'm going to take all that, whatever the final number is, compared to the other teams is where they're going to place. So, coming in at number 5 is the Three Stooges. Reese, John, and Chase. Pretty horrible performance. Obviously, they didn't win the knockout round. Only 3 points total. I have a feeling after probably our next episode, they will be replaced on the rankings. So, unless somebody does worse. Now to number 4. Number 4 is the Cold Cuts. It hurt to put the Cold Cuts here due to a strong first 11.5 questions. They just dominated until the final question. Henry and Nate and Andrew. Andrew's comment at the end, which was edited out, hurt them, and it cost them a win. So due to them not winning a knockout round and not winning the game, they come in at number 4 with only 7 points. Third, everybody's favorite or least favorite team, the returning champs, Jake Jump Osk. Not having Osk in the game, in one of the games, it hurt them. The Electric Dragons probably beat them because of it. But they're 2-2, so 50% on the win percentage there. 6.25 points a game. Add that to their 3 out of 4 knockout wins. They've been dominant in the knockout round. It's won them a lot. 2 of their games so far. So they close out with 59.25 points. Coming in at number 2, the Electric Dragons. Max, Caleb, Nick. Nick with one of, if not the most dominant performance we've seen to date on this show. Maybe Brian Powers with the only thing that might match up to it. 100%, they're 1 for 1, so 100% winning percentage. 9 points, which was previously a record. And they are the only team to beat the returning champs in the knockout round. So coming in with 110 points, the Electric Dragons at number 2. And obviously, everybody knew this was coming. It was closer than I think a lot of people might imagine. Number 1, the Eiffel Powers. Brian, Jeff, Noah, dominant performance. The most dominant performance we've seen on this show. 12 points. Beat the Electric Dragons' previous record by 3. 100% winning percentage, obviously, 1 for 1. 12 points, just dominant performance. Didn't win the knockout round, like I mentioned earlier, but 112 points compared to the Electric Dragons' 110. So next team to get on here probably will be the next team to place number 1. But it's going to be hard to imagine that any team is going to pass up the Eiffel Powers anytime soon. 12 points on this show is just dominant, really. They use their double up correctly. They use their mute correctly. They use their phone a friend correctly to hurt the returning champs' mute. Just 12-5 destruction of the returning champs, and it's obvious why they're the number 1 seed in the first ever 10 Count Ranking Show Power Ranking. I'm Thomas Crow, and thanks for watching.